I posed the question to you earlier about the delivery numbers. May and April look really good. That's coming on top of a record first quarter. Are we looking at the second quarter obviously going to be more records? And what does this tell you about Chinese demand?
Yeah, I think we have just announced a record May delivery number for us. This is on top of all the record-breaking quarters we had. We actually see we are on track to meet or exceed our forecast target of second quarter delivery numbers, which means that I think Chinese EV demand is still very strong. I mean, after I think a short pause during the Chinese New Year period in February, the industry has rebounded quite strongly. And I think the whole year outlook is very, very strong for us as well.
Does it change your outlook for profitability? I think you have a break-even target for around 2023 or so. You have not turned a profit yet, but has that been accelerated at all because of the recovery?
Well, I think if you look at the gross margin line, we actually have been steadily improving. Our gross margin hit double digit in the first quarter. We expect the full year to see steady improvement as well. I think that's an encouraging sign as we are building scale and profitability on a vehicle level. Given our investment phase of obviously, and then the fast growth of our operations will probably be a couple of years away from the whole company profitability. But obviously the gross margin is what we're focusing on.
What are your biggest challenges right now? Commodities have had a big rally. Of course, copper is used in EVs. Are there shortages that you're facing? What is your biggest challenge, even though you are having these record deliveries?
Right. I mean, the whole industry right now is experiencing chip shortages across the board. We are not, obviously have not been spared from that. We have been, trying very proactively to deal with the situation, and that's why we are showing, month-over-month growth compared to peers who are not growing in the recent months. But I think that situation will probably start to ease in the third and fourth quarter, and hopefully by the early next year we'll be back to normal again.
Well, how has it hit production? Because some banks have been looking at the production shortages of up to 10% because of this chip shortage.
Well, I would have to say, it has impacted and constrained some of our, ability to deliver. Despite that, and we continue to, obviously meet and exceed our targets. It's because I think we have tried and very hard to, address those chip shortage issues by being proactive, establishing, a relationship with our suppliers and partners, and also the fact that we are not dealing with hundreds of thousands of volume compared to some of the traditional OEMs, I think give us the flexibility to be nimble here.
Yeah, that's right. You also have just two cars on the market right now, the G3 SUV and the P7. How critical then going forward will be the rollout of the new sedan, the P5, which I assume is going to require a lot more chips as well?
Well, I think the P5 will be a very exciting product. We have very high expectation for it. In fact, we're probably one of the very few EV company in China that has a brand new model rolling out this year. So it gave us additional catalyst for growth. The third product is also a very different product from our existing portfolio. It is targeted at the family sedan segment with additional focus on smart cabin and as well as autonomous driving capabilities. It's also the world's first EV equipped with LiDAR on a production level, large quantity production level. So it will be a very exciting product. And I think we are confident by the time we target delivery in early fourth quarter, it will be able to meet the demand with the production schedule.